Jarikel kívánok. Hogy vagy, jó? You ever get tired of hearing me say that? You know, I mean, really, we got the glare coming off of the. I've got the glare coming off of the microwave there, but anyway, I guess it. I guess it doesn't matter. So, good morning, and start of another day. Hmm. I usually try to be in bed by 9. Usually try to be in bed by 9, and I used to always try to be up by 4. But now I think I'm getting soft, you know? Getting soft. Getting soft or getting old, or a combination of both. And I don't set the alarm anymore. I just get up when I get up. Sometimes I get up in the middle of the night uh, to, to go to the bathroom, probably because I'm drinking too much coffee throughout the day or something like that. My dad used to, my dad used to, that's good. So is that. But my dad used to boy, he'd had coffee so much. He would just, he could, I think he's in the Guinness Book of World Record for taking the longest amount of time to finish one cup of coffee. If I'm not mistaken, I think he is. I think the record was, 12 hours, 38 minutes, and 53 seconds was his longest time that he would pour a cup of coffee and have it with him. He did everything slow. Listen to this beautiful music. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know how old I was when I started appreciating this music. But it's just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. But anyway, but my dad used to do everything slow. Everything. Everything slow. And then he used to call it sauntering. You know, so you're going to saunter. You know, learn how to saunter. Just go through life slowly. And that's one thing that I've. That's one thing that one more thing that I have come to appreciate about my dad over the years: the fact that he used to saunter. But anyway, you know the so lately I've been just working and endless hours, endless hours on my projects, and I got to tell you, coming back home for these 2 weeks, you know, putting the camper up there in storage and coming back here for a couple weeks has been such a great decision. It really has. You know, knock on wood, but the I am so much more productive when I'm back home. For those of you out there that are techie, uh, you know, if you want to see what I've been doing, it's been rather cool. If you go to on your phone, pull this up on your cell phone. On your cell phone, go to www.abcautocare.com. I always use that website because it's easy to give to you. But on your phone, go to abcautocare.com and then turn the phone sideways to landscape mode. And notice how the website adapts. So when you're looking at it in portrait, you'll see the logo and 4 little buttons across the top. And then turn the phone sideways in landscape. And when you turn it sideways in landscape, you'll see the layout change. Click on the little link that says offers. Click on the little link that says offers, and that'll take you to their special offers page, and then phone back to turn the phone back to portrait. Are you getting all this, Skip? Okay, so then scroll down on their offers page and look at the presentation that I did of the coupons, if you will. You know, a lot of detail. I spent the better part of a week putting this feature together, and lot of detail, attention to detail goes into this, from the spacing of every little element, every little button, everything. The size of the font, everything goes into this. And then if you look on the bottom of each coupon, there's a little red button that says something like text to phone or send to phone or something like that. You click on that, you type in a phone number, and my system will detect whether or not it's a mobile number or not first. And if it is a mobile number, it'll text it to your phone. And it's a rather slick little interface. It's nice, it's clean. All the coupons I took were from the Firestone website, Firestone Complete Auto Care or something like that. All the coupons came from that website, and it's just a nice presentation, and, and it's probably a hell of a lot more than you care to know or even want to know. But you know, I was lying in bed last night getting ready to go to sleep, and one of you, I'm not going to mention the name, but one of you posted something on my timeline on Facebook, and it's rather it was rather interesting. It was a word of caution about going up into New England and the problems that they are having up there with ticks and Lyme disease and all types of problems with mosquitoes carrying different types of viruses. I guess there's like the triple E virus, which causes encephalitis and what have you. And I thought to I didn't discard your words of your words of caution. I didn't discard them, and rather I went on to Google and I typed in something like New England mosquito problem, mosquito New England or something like that. And I started looking around, and it is a rather big problem up there in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, Connecticut, what have you. It is a big problem up there, and you go to think. I mean, I can't thank you enough for bringing that to my attention, because oftentimes you just kind of go through life. I'd be the guy with the camper. I'd be the guy with the camper, taking beautiful Rosanna off into the White National Forest and finding a nice little pond, finding a nice little pond and boondocking near a beautiful little pond, and just being inundated with mosquitoes. And Murphy's Law, what can happen will happen. And I can't thank you enough for bringing that to my attention. And anyway, so I'm going to use due diligence. I'm going to use due diligence in going up to New England next week. I still haven't decided if I'm going to pull out of Cleveland and skirt up into Canada and go through Quebec over into over into Nova Scotia and then come down through Maine and what have you. I think in total I'm going to have the better part of anywhere from 10 to 14 days. And if I go up into Canada, it's just going to kind of be it's going to be a scouting trip. It's going to be a scouting trip for another adventure, because I'd like to go through that part of Canada extensively. And I don't know next summer. I don't know next summer if I'm going to find myself out camping or not. And I've been all through the West, but I haven't really experienced much of northern or northeastern Canada. You know, those provinces, as I guess they're called. But anyway, so I'm not sure pulling out of Cleveland next week if I'm going to be doing the Canada leg, or just go straight over to Vermont and New Hampshire and what have you. Rosanna hasn't let me know yet whether she's going to join me or not. She's got to figure out all the stuff with her, with her son and what have you. And so we will see. I'm actually going over. Rosanna actually invited me to come over to her. Who's making a comment here? Very nice web design. Looked great on. Oh, okay, Larry. Good. She invited me to come over and do her first video for her YouTube channel. She's going to cook something. She's going to cook some type of a quiche or something like that. And I'm going to go over to her house, and I'm going to have to be really careful in her house. I mean, it's like spotless, I'll be afraid to even breathe, when I go into her house. But anyway, I'll have an opportunity to meet her son and help her do a video. This weekend there's an Oktoberfest here in Fort Myers, and we're going to go and do the Oktoberfest together and do a video, like a walk and talk video through there. But anyway, that's about all that's on my mind today, folks. I'm just a little bit I don't know, distracted maybe, because I'm thinking of the work that I need to do. Going up to think of the work. Ultimately, just to wrap up that topic on the work, the direction that I'm headed is all of my clients pay me $150 a month for the website. They pay me $150 a month to lease that website, if you will. I own the website. They lease it from me. And I see a lot of my clients paying other services, like $400 a month for somebody to write a blog for them, or $200 a month for a widget that helps them make Google reviews and all that type of stuff. And everything that I see them paying a lot of money for is well within my capacity of programming and providing. So that's the direction that I'm headed. And the other thing is, on that ABC ABCAutoCare.com website, you'll see a link that says get an estimate. Get an estimate. And you go there and you type in your name, your email, your phone number. And then the way it's set up right now is you select the year and then the make and then the model of your vehicle. Well, I have the ability now where I will simply ask them for the state license plate, the state of their vehicle, and their license plate number. And they'll type in the state and the license plate number. And just by getting that information, that license plate number, I will know everything I need to know about that car. How many cylinders, how many, everything. I will know everything I need to know about that car. And then I'll be able to tie that car into another database that has vehicle recommended service intervals. So now I'll know that John Doe, who requested a quote request for a 98 Toyota Camry or whatever it is with, whatever. I won't know the miles on the car, but now I'll have that information in the database. And if he signed up for the newsletter, then I can send him service recommendations and what have you. So that's kind of some of the stuff that goes into my my day-to-day thinking, my day-to-day work. So anyway, with all that being said, I wish everybody out there has a great day. Oh, we got to do the question of the day. Alexa, what's the question of the day?
Welcome back. Here is today's question of the day. The topic is general knowledge. It is worth 5 points. Imagine you're about to board an airplane. If your baggage tag has the code CDG on it, which metropolitan area will you be flying into? Choose from the following: A. Charleston, B. Chengdu, C. Munich, or D. Paris.
What is Chengdu?
That's a great guess. The correct answer was D. Paris. Air passengers that have the destination
Charles
code
de Gaulle.
CDG are flying into the Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Charles de Gaulle. I should have known that. Anyway, all right, folks. Have a great day. Take good care.